the DJI FLIP worth your money or complete bust?
All right, welcome back, guys. So we've got the DJI FLIP to unbox today, and we've got the Fly More combo. It's going to be one of the mini line of drones coming in at 249 grams. Pause here if you'd like to see what's all included, or just continue watching. First thing I want to touch upon for DJI drones is just the unboxing experience and everything that's included with, honestly, just like the way that they have everything, the quality of the drone, the quality of the remote controls, the quality of the features and the return to home. It's just a top-notch experience that I don't think you can really understand until you step into the realm of DJI drones. So if this is your first time ever watching one of these unboxings or seeing a DJI drone be unboxed, here I am pulling the drone out of the bag actually and pulling off the little sealed tab, but it's just, honestly, it's next to none. It's like opening a top-notch iPhone or like a super high-end Samsung Galaxy device, or getting like a brand new MacBook. It's like a super nice piece of gear. And so here's the Flip, and honestly, it's super easy to just unlatch the battery and have it clip right back in. Feels very, nice in the hand. It feels very robust, but we're just going to set it aside for a second. Comes with this little side bag, the Fly More combo, and honestly, the side bag is super comfortable to wear at the side. It doesn't like bounce around too much, and I think it's a super good addition that DJI always has these included. The next item here that I'm pulling out is going to be the battery charger, like the battery hub. And honestly, it's a pretty damn good battery hub, but you need to have a charger that is over 65 watts to charge two at a time. So just make sure that you're aware of that when you're getting this battery hub. I am grateful for it, but luckily I did have a charger that can output 65 watts or more. And last but not least, in the bag, of course, we have the RC2, which comes included. The RC controller I had was honestly a little bit defective, I think, with my Mini 3, so I didn't have much range. It was a little bit busted. I wasn't very happy with it, but now with the RC2, I am way more than happy. It's an awesome, awesome remote, and the screen is awesome at 700 nits. Stays super bright, but there's more. I forgot to mention, there's more. So if you unzip the pocket above, and I take everything out here quickly, gonna have some yummy silica gel, and then you're gonna have a screwdriver from DJI in case any of the propellers need to be fixed. You're going to have a DJI sticker pack and DJI quick start guide for the drone with a forum link, a USB C-to-C cable, and finally 12 extra propellers.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. It's Dansky CS, but today I'm Droneski because we're going to be reviewing this guy here, the DJI FLIP, and I would put this probably in the premium line for the DJI Mini series. So in regards to like the lineup, I would probably say like a Mini 3, and then you have with like the FLIP, and then or Mini 3 Pro around that same price point, and then up to the Mini 4 Pro. I would put it in between those two. So the Mini 3 Pro and the Mini 4 Pro. And honestly, they don't sell, I believe they don't sell the DJI Mini 3 Pro anymore. At least I couldn't find one on Amazon or any of the local retailers. So you'd probably have to find one on Facebook Marketplace, which is risky, or from secondhand, which you don't know how people have flown the drone, but usually they should be pretty good. Anyways, getting into it. I paid around $1,000 and change for this, about $1,010. So with that being said, I actually came from the Mini 3, and I found that although I liked the Mini 3, there were a few things that I wanted to change on it. I do want to slow down some clips, so unfortunately I did need the 4K 60. I also did like the better like dual aperture settings on this. And honestly, with the sort of AI, just float it through your hand settings, I also really enjoy having that as a secondary option, because I've mostly been using the drone when I travel to film short little clips or little clips of, you know, a pan of us going somewhere, which not only can you use this drone with just your palm and just the AI pre-made settings, you can also use it with your phone, just connect it through a phone connection, as well as the RC remote, which I have the RC2 remote myself. You can get this with the RCN3, the one where you use your phone for the remote. So I do have here the Fly More combo, as you guys will have seen on my unboxing earlier. We're just getting a little bit of footage now. And so I have the DJI Mini, which it comes with, or sorry, the DJI FLIP, excuse me. It comes with 3 batteries in the pack. So first order of business, this battery is actually completely dead. Let me quickly just swap it out for us. It's as simple as just lining it up. Boom. So now that you have the battery swapped out, pop this little gimbal cover off. By the way, the easiest gimbal cover ever to put on and off, like, I don't know, out of all of them that I've had so far. I've had the Mini 4K, I've had the Mini 3 for like 2 weeks, and then I've had the DJI FLIP now. So when you get it finally all situated, everything's good. Basically, I love this. I actually love the design, contrary to like what a lot of people will say. I think it looks so cool. I think it looks like something out of Star Wars, like a stormtrooper drone or something, or like one of those mini wind to use cameras, which you actually can use this drone like this and just use it as a camera. So I don't know, it's a little silly, but it's such a cool design to me, and it's so easy. Like the other one, I know you could get like a prop cover, but the other drones from the Mini line, but honestly, just folding it in and out like this and not having to deal with the propellers flying everywhere or tucking it into a bag and being worried that I'm going to like snap one of the arms off. The hinges are really stable and they're really good. There's a few ways that you can use this drone. I'm just going to quickly show you. So essentially, if you unfold it, okay, it'll turn on automatically, and the gimbal will do like a little twist. It'll turn around a bunch. So with this drone, excuse me, you have a few modes. So it has AI tracking. People will say this is a LiDAR sensor online, but it's not. It's an IR sensor, so it's definitely not as good, but the AI tracking and everything, like the quick shot features that they essentially put into here are really well done. So for example, I'll show you, there's like a little mode button on the side right here, right where your finger will sit as you kind of grab it like that, right? And so what you'll do is you'll set whichever mode that you want, and then you'll press and hold this little button here with the line across for 3 seconds. And it'll launch that mode essentially from your hand, from your palm. So I'll just show you guys. Just hold it out in front of you, hold the button.
Medium. Follow. 3, 2, 1.
And it'll just follow you by default. So with that being said, you can walk around. And the drone will sort of orbit you. You can walk around. And then if you ever want to land, all you have to do is just walk forward to it, put your hand out, and then we'll do an auto landing. And there you go, your flip is now recorded. It's saved in the drone. And let's say you want to close it up, boom, back to front 2.
Aircraft will power off in 5 seconds.
And it will
Press any
automatically
button on aircraft
power
to
off.
cancel.
There you go. So we can press one of the buttons to cancel the power off. Let's just keep it open because we don't want to get rid of it yet. So obviously we have all the pre-selected modes, so I'll just go over them really quick. So you have follow, which will follow you from behind.
Droney.
You have a droney, which will go up and out away from you.
Circle.
A circle, which will just orbit you at a set height and just sort of film you in a circle just to pan around an object or something like that.
Rocket.
A rocket is straight up above you, and in the app on your phone you can actually customize it where it'll actually twist and twirl as it goes up straight above you, or it'll just go straight up like a rocket launch, which is super cool.
Spotlight.
You have spotlight, which essentially spotlight will just you can set like an object or something and it will stay focused on that. As you move, it'll just pan and rotate.
Dolly zoom.
And dolly zoom, I have it set so essentially like it does like a zoom effect, but everything else in the background moves backwards or goes forwards. It's really, really cool. And then it gives you the option as well to do a reverse one as it comes out, and everything else sort of zooms the opposite way. It's really cool. And so essentially we have all the modes here. I'm going to show you now. We do have the RC2, and if we're talking a little bit about the RC2, I had the Mini 3, okay? And the reason why I ended up going with the Flip is because the Mini 3, I didn't have ND filters, so it lacked a little bit. I thought it had really good HDR footage though. I wanted 4K 60 FPS, and I needed more range. Like I just felt like the RC controller had brutal range. I had like a model which had some sort of problem. I talked to DJI about it for like a week or so, and they essentially said just send it back and just exchange it for something else or another one. What's good, guys? We got the DJI Flip at the beach, and it's fairly windy. Our umbrellas have already blown away twice, so we're gonna do a little wind test so I can show you guys. So we're gonna put it on follow. All right.
It's like full, okay? Medium, follow, 3, 2, 1.
We'll have it track me down the beach. We'll have it track me down the beach. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's following me. So we're gonna have it track me down the beach essentially, and I'm just going to include the footage. We're going to talk a little bit about the wind. We're going to see if there's any wind gusts or any issues, because boy is it fucking windy. So you can see in all the trees here, it's pretty damn windy. Our umbrellas literally like shot up into the air, and I had to catch one of the umbrellas and it was rolling down the beach. So, all right, we're going to go for this little guy, and we're going to go for a hand landing as he's sideways. Cool. We got the drone, and I will report back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna quickly start a screen recording, and we're going to start a recording on the drone. So I'm gonna step out here into the frame for you guys, and we are actually going to do an auto takeoff. So I'm going to quickly move the thumbsticks, and we're just going to lift it up. There we go. And we are going to go through a few things while we fly the drone. What I want to talk about right away is the fact that this guy actually fits in the mini line of drones, as I've mentioned a few times, and it's a 249 gram non-needing to be registered or certified drone. So honestly, it's super good in that regard, because you can go to pretty much any country that I've seen so far. I've been to America, I've been to Europe, I've been to a few different countries, and honestly, you can't really go wrong with this drone in regards to like that weight restriction, of course, right? The mini drones are great for that. But if we talk about it a little bit more, like it's 249 grams, but it's 249 grams including the propeller guards. So in my opinion, if you are like a beginner content creator or someone who's, looking for a drone or for cinematic shots like this without having to sort of run the risk of not understanding how to fly correctly or 100% accurately right off the bat, you have those propeller guards built in. And not only with those propeller guards do you have like that extra security, but I'm coming from the Mini 3, and honestly, I think I had like a problem with my original Mini 3 because my RC controller didn't have very much range at all. So with the RC2 that we have here with the screen on it, you're not only going to have the 32 gigs built into the controller, so you don't actually need an SD card to cache any of the recordings, like save a little preview of the recordings, but you also have the OcuSync 4, which is going to net you up to 14 kilometers of range, around 6 kilometers in my testing maximum range in an area like this with lots of foliage or residential areas, things like that. Now, my next point with this drone that we should talk about is that you are going to get a 31-minute flight battery. It's with the Flight More combo, I obviously have 2 extra batteries, but they're going to be around 3,110 milliamp hours. So in my testing, honestly, that 31 minutes is more around 25, 26 minutes. As you know, you extend the range or you go in sport mode and kind of like gun it super far away, you're going to lose a little bit of that battery, right? Because the intelligent like AI sort of like detection in it is going to limit your flight. As you can see here in the top right, it's going to basically tell you like, oh, okay, 10 minutes until return to home, 15 minutes until a forced landing. So you're not going to net those full 31 minutes, but nonetheless, you have more than enough time to fly around here. This drone also comes preset, as I've already gone through, those 6 preset quickshot modes, which essentially you're going to have all of those like hands-free modes, as we've already mentioned. It comes with a 1/1.3-inch CMOS sensor at an aperture of 1.7, which essentially is going to net you lots of light, great HDR shots, and it has a dual aperture, so I believe even in low light you're going to get a little bit of better performance. That's really good to have. Of course, you're going to get really crisp shots. And the video that we have going, of course, it is on 4K 30. However, this drone shoots up to 4K 60. It shoots up to 4K 60 HDR with the option as well of shooting in D-Log-M. So essentially D-Log is going to be 10-bit color, and which it's going to sort of put a grayscale over the video so that you're able to color grade better in post. Essentially, my Mini 3 had just the standard range of color, and I wanted to color grade and have more control over the color grading. So essentially the D-Log helps a lot. Now, as long as you have the 4K 60 video as well, you do have the 2.7K vertical. Now, if I was to just change that, essentially what it's going to be is it's not actually going to be a true 2.7K like the Mini 4 Pro or the Mini 3 Pro. It is just going to crop the sides in with black bars, but you're still getting up to 2.7K 60 vertical, which is going to be more than enough for any social media like Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or anything like that. And even with the 4K 60 with the 2.7K vertical, you're also netting 48 megapixel stills, like just photos, which is the exact same camera. This whole sensor is the exact same sensor as the Mini 4 Pro. So for quite a bit cheaper, you're actually getting like a way, way, way better camera, in my opinion, and a lot more features. Here to the left of the cinematic, normal, and speed mode, the return to home button. To just show you guys a little bit about how DJI has intelligent flight batteries and intelligent drones, where they're going to have a return to home feature where essentially any risk of, you know, your drone flying away or you not being able to find your home point, which will be that yellow H right there, you're just going to press and hold on this button. You're going to hear the sort of return to home, right? You're going to hear all these little beeps. As well, on the actual controller, on the screen recording, you are going to notice that it's just by default going to follow the same path, the most like intelligent, like I guess plotted out path for the drone to go to right where it took off, the home point. And it should land right in front of us here. Yep, and there you go. You're going to see the drone coming down as this man walks his dog right underneath us. And the drone is going to go down and land for itself. And we're going to stop the screen recording. And there you have it. Everything about the DJI FLIP in one comprehensive guide. Now, in my opinion, it's the content creator's perfect drone. But what do you guys think? Would you guys trust this drone on your next vacation, or is it a complete bust? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.